சுத்தியமா
We now request the Director General of Police, Head of Police Force, Tamil Nadu, to receive the salute.
Hello, sir. Photographer.
மேலும் அவரது துணைவியாளர்கள் மனப்போட்டு வழங்கி வரவேற்கிறார் காவல்துறை தலைவர் திருமதி ராதிகா ஈகாக்கா அவர்கள். நம் விழாவின் நாயகர் காவல்துறை தலைமை இயக்குனர் சிறை கடத்தல் தடுப்பு பிரிவு முனைவர் ஜெயந்த் முரளி ஈகாப்பா ஐயா அவர்கள் தற்போது அணிவகுப்பு மரியாதையை ஏற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கும் காட்சியினை காண்கிறோம். The parade commander now reports to the Director General of Police, ITV CID, and requests for inspection.
Seven officers, 115 other ranks present and ready for inspection, sir.
இதோ நம் காவல்துறை தலைமை இயக்குனர் சிறை கடத்தல் தடுப்பு பிரிவு அவர்கள் அணிவகுப்பினை ஆய்வு செய்ய ஆயத்தமாகிக் கொண்டிருக்கிறார். முனைவர் திரு ஜெயந்த் முரளி ஈகாப்பா ஐயா அவர்கள் திண்டுக்கல் மாவட்டத்தை கொண்டவர். இளங்கலை வேளாண்மை ஹைதராபாத்திலும் முதுகலை நுண்ணுயிரியல் கோவையிலும் நுண்ணுயிரியல் பிரிவிலும் முனைவர் பட்டத்தையும் பெற்றவர். 1991 வருடம் இந்திய காவல் பணியில் சேர்ந்த இவர் 25 ஆண்டுகளுக்கும் மேலாக சட்டம் ஒழுங்கை நடைமுறைப்படுத்துதல், போக்குவரத்து, குற்றம் மற்றும் விஐபி பாதுகாப்பு, ஆயுதப்படை, மாநில போக்குவரத்து திட்டமிடுதல் குழு, குற்றப்பிரிவு, புலனாய்வுத்துறை, ஊழல் தடுப்பு மற்றும் கண்காணிப்புத்துறை, ஆயுதப்படை, மத்திய தொழில்துறை பாதுகாப்பு படை, சிலை கடத்தல் தடுப்பு பிரிவு என பல துறைகளில் பல தலைமை நிலைகளில் பொறுப்புகளை வகித்தவர். திருநெல்வேலி, தஞ்சாவூர், சென்னை, திருச்சி, மதுரை என பல மாவட்டங்களில் பணியாற்றியவர்.
An incredible journey spanning over decades of selfless service and dedication. The hero of the day, Dr. K. Jain Murali, IPS Sir, is presently serving as the Director General of Police, CID, in the Tamil Nadu Police Department. Sir belongs to the 1991 RR batch of the Tamil Nadu cadre. During his meritorious service till date, Sir has held various positions in the state of Tamil Nadu as well as the Government of India. Sir served as the ASP Tirunelveli, Superintendent of Police Tirunelveli District, Superintendent of Police Thanjavur District. Sir has also served as the Deputy Commissioner of Police Tiruchirappalli District. In the year 2005, Sir was promoted as DIG and posted as Commissioner of Police Tirunelveli City. Sir has also held the charge of the post of the DIG headquarters at Chennai.
மாரத்தான் ஓட்டத்தில் வெற்றிக்காரர் இதுவரை 30க்கும் மேற்பட்ட அரை மற்றும் முழு மாரத்தான் ஓடி ஆசிய சாதனை புத்தகத்தில் இடம்பெற்றவர். சிறந்த எழுத்தாளர், 42 Mondays, Solid Oakies on Future Policing, Encircling the Endorphins of Endurance ஆகிய நூல்களின் ஆசிரியர். சிறந்த பணிக்கான ஜனாதிபதியின் காவல் பதக்கம், மெச்சத்தக்க பணிக்கான ஜனாதிபதியின் காவல் பதக்கம், 50ஆம் வருட சுதந்திர தின பதக்கம், பொது சேவையில் சிறந்த விளங்கியதற்கான தமிழ்நாடு முதலமைச்சரின் அண்ணா பதக்கம், தமிழ்நாடு அத்திவரதர் சிறப்பு சேவைக்கான பதக்கம் ஆகிய பதக்கங்களை பெற்று பேறு பெற்றவர்.
With faith, discipline and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that one cannot achieve. Such devotion to duty has led to years of commendable service. During his incredible tenure of service, Sir been awarded with the President's Police Medal for distinguished service in the year 2008. Sir has also been awarded with the President's Police Medal for meritorious service in the year 2015. Sir has also been awarded with the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister's Police Medal for Excellence in Public Service, the Adithanar, in the year 2017. Sir has also received the Tamil Nadu Adithanar Special Duty Medal in the year 2019.
அணிவகுப்பு தளபதி அவர்கள் அணிவகுப்பு ஊர்தியிலிருந்து இறங்கி தமிழ்நாடு காவல்துறை தலைமை இயக்குனர் சிலை கடத்தல் தடுப்பு பிரிவு அவர்களுக்கு மரியாதை செலுத்தி அணிவகுப்பிற்கு அனுமதி கோரும் காட்சியினை தற்போது கண்டு கொண்டிருக்கிறோம்.
Wait.
Marching in unison to the beats of the drum, displaying exemplary courage and valor. We witness the parade contingents marching towards the finish line. This colorful parade is commanded by Mr. K. Govindraj, Assistant Commandant, TSP 5th Battalion. The second in command being Mr. B. Suresh Kumar, Inspector, TSP 3rd Battalion.
பீடு நடை போடும் பெருமை மிகு பணி, சீருடை அணிந்து செய்யும் சிறப்பான பணி, பேருடனே தீமைகளை வெட்டி எறியும் வீரப்பணி, களிறு போல் கர்ஜனையோடு தடைகளை தவிடு பொடியாக்கி மக்களின் பாதுகாப்பையும் கண்ணியத்தையும் காக்கும் ஒப்பற்ற பணி. இத்தகைய பெருமை மிகு பணிக்கு மேலும் மெருகேற்ற இதோ இந்த அணியினை பாருங்கள். இத்தகைய அழகிய அணிவகுப்பினை தலைமையேற்று வழி நடத்தி வருகிறார் திரு கோவிந்தராஜ் உதவி தளவாய் அவர்கள். இவருக்கு துணையாக இரண்டாம் அணி தளபதியாக திரு சுரேஷ்குமார் ஆய்வாளர் அவர்கள் வழி நடத்துபவர்.
Adithanar, Sub-Inspector of Police. The second contingent being the Commando Force, led by Mr. John J. Singh, Sub-Inspector of Police. The all-women contingent is led by Ms. N. Rekha, Sub-Inspector of Police. The coastal security group is led by Mr. S. Jenu Perunbasad, Sub-Inspector of Police. The last contingent being the Nilgiris contingent led by Mr. Samuni, Sub-Inspector of Police. The Tamil Nadu State Band team is led by Mr. Dayalan, Sub-Inspector of Police.
ஓ சார் கூட வெல்டி லைட் சொல்லுங்க விட்டு உயரத்தை நடுக்கூட்டினா ஏன் எனக்கு முன்னாடி மறைக்குது சார் மகேஷ் கொஞ்சம் போய்டும்
ஆனரில் இருக்காங்க
எல்லாம் முன்னாடி நமக்கு ஆடி ஆடி சார்
மலையிடப் பிறந்து மாந்தத்தோடு உயர்ந்து உலகின் இருளை போக்கும் ஆற்றல் பெற்ற அரிய சக்தி இரண்டு மட்டுமே. ஒன்று செங்கது, மற்றொன்று செந்தமிழ். தாய்நாடு தாய்மொழி என தாயை கொண்டாடுவது நம் மரபு. தமிழ் தாய் வாழ்ந்து பாடிட அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். இந்தியாவில் சிறப்பாக பணியாற்றும் பாதுகாப்பு படைகளின் பிரிவுகள் மற்றும் காவல்துறையினருக்கு வழங்கப்படும் மிக உயரிய அங்கீகாரமான குடியரசுத் தலைவரின் கொடி நம் தமிழக காவல்துறைக்கு வழங்கப்பட்டது. 1851ஆம் ஆண்டு இந்திய கடற்படைக்கு முதலாக வழங்கப்பட்ட இந்த அங்கீகாரம் கடற்படை மற்றும் விமானப்படையின் பிரிவுகளுக்கே பெரும்பாலும் வழங்கப்பட்டு வந்துள்ளது. தமிழக காவல்துறையின் 160 ஆண்டு கால சேவையினை முன்னிட்டு தென்னிந்தியாவில் முதன்முறையாக தமிழக காவல்துறைக்கு குடியரசுத் தலைவரின் கொடியானது 31/7/2022 அன்று சென்னையில் நடைபெற்ற கொடி வழங்கும் விழாவின் பொழுது மாண்புமிகு குடியரசு துணைத் தலைவர் அவர்களால் மற்றும் படைத்தலைவர் அவர்களிடம் வழங்கப்பட்டது. தமிழக காவல்துறைக்கு அணி சேர்க்கப்பட்ட குடியரசுத் தலைவர் சிறப்பு கொடியிற்கு மரியாதை செலுத்தும் வண்ணம் பார்வையாளர்கள் அனைவரும் எழுந்து நிற்குமாறும் காவல்துறை நண்பர்கள் அனைவரும் கொடி வணக்கம் செலுத்துமாறும் அன்புடன் கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம்.
Today, we take immense pride to celebrate this most honorable bestowment upon us. We now request the Director General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Greater Chennai Police to deliver the welcome address.
Director General of Police, Head of Police Force, Dr. C. Salendra Babu, better half Ma'am Babu, the officer and my colleague superannuating today, Dr. K. Jain Murli, Madam Jayanti Murli, his parents, other family members, the Senior Director Generals of Police of Tamil Nadu Police and Dais, the senior officers of Tamil Nadu Police who have superannuated and are present here to reaffirm their solidarity with Tamil Nadu Police, my colleagues, members of press, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a very pleasurable task to welcome you all. My co-trainee and batchee Dr. K. Jain Murli cannot be actually bound by description in words. You'll have to paint a picture for that, which I think I am not that great. We are missing today Shankar, ADG Launder. He would have definitely composed a poem for him otherwise. So I'll just stick to the prose. Dr. K. Jain Murli is a man of few words, but prolific, very prolific when it comes to pen. And evolved marathoner. He was not always a runner, but definitely brought that particular practice to a stage where it can be called as art, to the extent that he has even written a book to guide us all. Compassionate and professional when it comes to official matters. Very methodical in matters of diet and exercise. And I think a rare virtue, a man who is generally not complained against, neither does he complain about anybody generally. Such men actually don't retire. It's a graceful metamorphosis, one phase to another, nothing more than that. What actually that may mean is that we may see more of Dr. Jayant, more of his works, more of his influence on society at large and Tamil Nadu police in particular. It will always be a pleasure to meet Dr. Jayant Murali every time and say that it's good to see you, buddy, and see you soon again, around every corner. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. It is now time for the felicitation of an exemplary service rendered by an extraordinary leader to the Tamil Nadu Police Department. We now request the Director General of Police, Head of Police Force Tamil Nadu, to do the honors. We now request the Director General of Police, Head of Police Force Tamil Nadu, to present a memento to the Director General of Police, Adithanar CID. Thank you, sir. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. And leadership is not about the position but action. Such an incredible journey has been your journey, sir. We now request the Director General of Police, Adithanar CID, to deliver his farewell speech.
Respected DGP and HOP PF, Through Sharendra Babu IPS, Madam Sharendra Babu, my wife Jayanti Murali, DGP Madam Seema Agarwal, Commissioner of Police Chennai City, Through Shankar Jiwal IPS, Through AK Vishwanathan, DGP, Thiru Kandasamy, DGP and Director DBAC, Thiru Abash Kumar, Director Civil Supply CID. The retired officers are present here. Sri Shekhar DGP retired, Sri Alexander DGP retired, Thiru Shakil Akhtar DGP, Thiru TK Rajendran DGP retired, Thiru Radhakrishnan DGP retired, Thiru Jangir DGP retired, my batchmate Thiru Ravi DGP retired. A very good evening to all of you all. Yudhishthir, the wisest of the Pandavas, was once asked, "What is the greatest truth in the world?" Yudhishthir replied that every day we see death in the world, yet we think a life in this world is permanent. Likewise, in the life of the government servant, everybody who enters into the government service has to retire inevitably one day. That day has arrived for me. After 30 years of service in the police force, I'm retiring as a police officer. I wish to quote William Shakespeare, who wrote, "Parting is such a sweet sorrow." This quote perfectly describes the bittersweet feeling of retirement. In the past 30 years, I experienced a roller coaster of emotions. I've had the good fortune of serving and meeting many people, and I'll never forget the memories that I've made during my service. It's been a tremendous journey, and I'm grateful for all the people who have been part of it. It has been an honor to serve the state of Tamil Nadu, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support over the last 3 decades. As I bid goodbye, I'd like to thank the ones who have been on my side through thick and thin, my mentors and colleagues for their guidance, and last but not least, my family for their unwavering support. As mentioned earlier, it has been an honor to serve Tamil Nadu as a police officer, and I will cherish the memories I have created for a long time to come. I'd like to start by thanking each and others who have played an important role in my life. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents for being a constant source of support and encouragement to me throughout my career. They laid a stable foundation for me and taught me the invaluable lessons of integrity, hard work, and grit. My career as an IPS officer would not have been smooth sailing without the blessings, guidance, and continued presence at home. My parents have been living with me since my father is a railway officer. Since his retirement, he's been living with me, and that has been such a blessing for me, and I could get through most of the problems in life because of their blessings, because of their continued stay at my home. My immense gratitude to the Honorable CM of Tamil Nadu for trusting me with important responsibilities and for promoting me to the post of DGP in February this year. I owe a ton of gratitude to the present DGP and HOPF for being kind, supportive, and encouraging towards me, and for giving me a free hand in performing my duties. In fact, I had the most productive tenure under him. After Shailendra Babu sir took over as DG, I was able to author 4 books and participate in several events, marathon events and other events. And not only that, I was able to work very freely without any interference in the duties, and I thank him immensely for that. My thanks to all of my colleagues and superiors for the fantastic support and guidance over the years. Without all of you, I would not have been able to reach this far in my career, and I will never forget the lessons I have learned and the bonds I have forged. My special gratitude and thanks to my batchmates. I can easily boast that I had the best and most encouraging batchmates in this universe. They have been more than brothers to me and a pillar of support in times of need. I wish to recognize and thank my wife Jayanti for her immense patience, unsolicited assistance, and unwavering support. Despite being a homemaker and an officer, I owe her a ton of gratitude. I thank my daughters Tanya and Sonia, who mean the world to me, and whose love and support have made every day of mine more beautiful than the previous day. To my brother Ashok and my sister-in-law Sudha, my nephews Ishan and Tanus, who have traveled all the way from United States of America to be here with me today, my Bhaiya Rafiq and my brother Bhaskar, who always stood by me through thick and thin and who have been pillars in my life, and my childhood friends Vijay and Shiv Prakash, who also traveled all the way from America to be with me for my retirement. I thank all of them. To my mother-in-law who's here, she is the most sweetest and most humble person on this earth. She always continues to shower her love on me. Thanks also to my brother-in-law Nilanjan and my niece who have traveled all the way from Hyderabad to be here with me today. I wish to thank ADG Armed Police Jayaraman and IG Armed Police Radhika and all the officers and men for the smart turnout and parade. I thank the Commissioner of Police Chennai City for providing the logistics, infrastructure and beautiful decorations in the stadium. I thank all the officers who are comparing this event for the wonderful job they're doing. I profusely wish to thank the Idle Wing personnel for being such a wonderful family and team in the last leg of my journey. They have made me proud by creating history, by registering a record number of 63 cases. Every year we used to have cases, less than 10 cases being registered, but this year they registered 63 cases. They arrested 45 accused, besides seizing 259 idols. We also had recorded an record number of MLATs this year, a total of 63 MLATs, and besides retrieving 10 idols from abroad. I also thank all my colleagues, officers, friends and media who have assembled here, whose names I am unable to read out due to paucity of time. I wish to thank all the personal staff, my drivers and others who have served me from the beginning of my career. Finally, I feel a ton of gratitude to the Tamil Nadu Police. I feel proud to have been part of the Tamil Nadu Police, which took birth as the Madras Police on 6 September 1859. The Tamil Nadu Police, in its modern avatar, reflects a glorious tradition of best practices in policing. It was the only force to embark on state-sponsored modernization in the early 90s and has had several firsts to its credit. Tamil Nadu was the first to introduce wireless communication as early as 1923. The first to establish Fingerprint Bureau in 1895. It's still the world's oldest fingerprint unit. Further, the Madras City Police introduced police dog squads in India for the first time for crime detection in 1951. The Tamil Nadu Uniformed Services Recruitment Board was set up in November 1991. The first all-women police station was set up in 1992. The Coastal Security Group was created in 1994 to intensify vigil along the coastal borders. The boys' clubs, now named as Boys and Girls Clubs, were inaugurated in 2003. The first women commando force was formed in 2003. The emergency accident relief centers were set up in 2002 and highway patrolling began in 2003. Tamil Nadu Police is also the only state to contemplate and launch a police well-being program as a countermeasure for stress and prevention of alcoholism in the force. It's also the only state to have a wing called the Idle Wing, which is safeguarding the state's heritage. Tamil Nadu Police has always maintained its reputation as one of the most effective uniformed forces in the country. The police force is therefore fully geared to face any eventuality and solve challenging problems with alacrity and confidence. The fact that the state records the highest number of agitations, protests on various issues in the country, none of which don't snowball into violence, proves the competence of Tamil Nadu Police in maintaining law and order. The Tamil Nadu Police is therefore an embodiment of dedication, professionalism, selfless service and sacrifice, and I am proud to have belonged to such a wonderful stellar force. Today, technology is growing exponentially. What was once science fiction is coming true. In fact, when I was transferred from Trichy and posted to Chennai in 2002, I, along with my batchmate, was suddenly called to watch a movie. And the movie turned out to be Minority Report. It's a movie which is directed by Steven Spielberg and has Tom Cruise in the cast. The movie is set in the year 2054, but the movie had different technologies which are in existence today. The movie had predictive policing, which is possible with artificial intelligence. It had facial recognition systems. It had autonomous cars, and it also had the ANPR system. So all these technologies which were shown in 2002 arrived by 2012. Although the movie was set in 2054. So what I'm coming at is that technology is coming at us very fast. Technology is growing at an exponential rate. So the police organizations have to come out of the linear mindset. Technology can play a significant part in a country like India. It acts as a force multiplier, especially in India, where the police to population ratio is less than 150 per 100,000 compared to the United Nations recommendation of 222 per 10,000. By adopting technology, we could bridge this wide gap in India. When I first joined the police in the year 1991, and during my first posting, my office did not have any computers. Now, computers have become ubiquitous. We have computers in almost all the offices, and they also have internet. At that point of time, we had Web 1 and gradually we had Web 2. Now we have entered into the era of Web 3. So, technology is advancing rapidly. In fact, today, not only that we have computers in the offices, we also have computers in our pockets. The smartphones that we have in our pockets today are almost 1,000 times quicker than the mid-80s Cray 2 supercomputer, which multiplies faster than the computer installed on board NASA's Perseverance rover that was propelled to explore Mars. So as the technologies are developing rapidly, there is an urgent need for the police organization to adopt an exponential mindset. Despite Tamil Nadu having had many firsts, we have fallen behind technology adoption when compared to states like Maharashtra, Punjab and Rajasthan. We must learn the consequences of having a linear mindset. For example, Kodak was a very famous photographic company in the early 70s. One of the employees of the Kodak company, Mark Sasson, he developed the digital computer. The Kodak, instead of adopting the digital computer, they continue to have their photographic films in dark rooms. As a result, the company with 140,000 employees and $28 billion market cap went bankrupt and today is nowhere. This is all happening because the exponential rate of technology. In 1965, Moore postulated the Moore's law, in which he said that the speed of the processor doubles every 2 years. And this has been happening continuously for the last 60 years, is held true. At this rate, we are likely to achieve singularity by the year 1945. Singularity means that the human intelligence will equal the machine intelligence by then. So we therefore have to buckle up and reap the benefits of technology faster than the criminals to stay ahead in the game. To stay abreast of the game, at the idle wing, we have already adopted certain Web3 technologies like the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, soul-bound tokens. We also launched the complaints and informant system of the blockchain. We have also forayed into the metaverse by adopting VR and AR technologies. I exhort the young officers to train algorithms for traffic management and for predictive policing. Some of the North Indian states are already into predictive policing. The SRAB, the State Crime Records Bureau of Tamil Nadu, is one of the best. They have tons of digitized data which can be crunched for predictive policing. We could consider constituting a technology task force in Tamil Nadu to take advantage of the emerging technologies. Recently, OpenAI, which is a company in which Elon Musk has invested, based in California, has come up with ChatGPT, which is highly disruptive, and ChatGPT is likely to cause the death of Google itself. ChatGPT can revolutionize policing and make investigative agencies such as the CBI redundant. Today, an article of mine on voice technology has appeared in the Hindu. By adopting voice technology, we can bring down bank and cyber frauds drastically. We must ensure that the banks adopt the technology so that the burden of the cybercrime wing comes down drastically. Like I said, from Web 2 we have evolved into Web 3, and Web 3 we only had crimes in the physical space, in the territorial space when I joined the force. But now we had the cyberspace, and we have more number of crimes taking place in the cyberspace than in the real world. Now, when added to that, with the coming of the Web 3, we have the metaverse, and metaverse is going to develop in a big way in five years. In fact, Mark Zuckerberg has renamed his company as Meta, and a lot of crimes are likely to take place in metaverse. So we have to think about policing the metaverse. And also, not only that, we're going to have multiverses like the metaverse. So we had only one dimension of policing, that was in the real world, but today we have two other dimensions, and many other dimensions are opening up. So we have to be geared up and prepared for policing in the parallel universes which are likely to come up in the future. Finally, I once again want to thank all of my colleagues and superiors for the fantastic support and guidance over the years. Without all of you, I would not have been able to reach this point in my career. I will never forget the lessons I have learned and the bonds that I formed. As a retired man, I'm looking forward to having the time and freedom to pursue my hobbies and interests, including traveling and hanging out with family and friends. I'm very fond of the quote that says that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Which is, as police officers, we are all often unconsciously caught up in our egos. I'm hoping that my retired life will help me explore the spiritual dimension much more deeply. Yes, there are compensations in life's transitions, and I'm looking to even more fulfilling retired life. Retirement for me will also be a time to cherish all the wonderful memories from over the years, both the good and the bad. I've seen the worst of humanity, but I've also seen the best of it. I've seen people come together to help each other in times of need, and I've seen the power of community. I've seen people grow and overcome obstacles, and I've seen relationships blossom. I'm proud to have been part of it all, and I thank every one of you for being part of my journey. As I retire, I'd like to encourage all of you to keep up the good work and strive to make the police force even better with your continued dedication and hard work. I'm confident that the Tamil Nadu police will be able to make a real difference in the lives of the people of Tamil Nadu. I wish you all a very, very happy new year, and I look forward to what the future holds. Jai Hind. Thank you very much.
அருமையான ஏற்புரைக்கு நன்றி ஐயா. சொல்வலன் சோர்வலன் அஞ்சான்
அவனை இகழ்தலில் யாருக்கும் அரிது என்னும் குரலுக்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டாய் விளங்கி சிறந்த சொல்வன்மையும் மாட்சிமையும் பொருந்தி சிறந்த நிர்வாகியாகவும் ஒழுங்கு மிளிர்ந்து வரும் நம் காவல்துறை தலைமை இயக்குனர் மற்றும் படைத்தலைவர் அவர்களை வாழ்த்துறை வழங்க அன்புடன் அழைக்கிறோம்.
Respected Dr. K. Jayanthi Murali, respected Srimati Jayanthi Murali, Mrs. Sailendra Babu, Director General of Police and Commissioner of Police, Mr. Jiwal, Director General of Police, Mr. Kantasamy, Mr. A. K. Viswanathan, Mrs. Seema Agarwal, Mr. Abbas Kumar, retired Director Generals of Police, senior officers of the police department, members of the parade contingency, members of the press and the television, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my proud privilege to bid farewell to one of the most distinguished police officers of the Tamil Nadu Police Department who is retiring today. Mr. Jayanthi Murali happens to be my college mate. We all studied in the Tamil Nadu Agricultural University, postgraduate studies in the same time. Even though we are here for the last 35 years, till I became the DG of Tamil Nadu Police, I was not fortunate enough to work with him. But then came the wonderful opportunity. Mr. Jayanthi Murali was specially picked up for a very special mission, Operation Idol Recovery. And you would have seen him in the last 1 year, how much work he has turned out for the police department. He has, in his period, was successful in recovering 256 high-value antique idols from various places, arresting notorious offenders. I am sure all of you, the members of the police force, will be aware of the fact that we have brought 10 important idols from various countries. They are all brought to Delhi. Myself and Mr. Jayanthi Murali have received them from the senior officers of the ministries of external affairs. His work will always be remembered in the idol wing, even though he has also served as the Director General of Police Law and Order in the Vigilance Department and also in various cities and districts of Tamil Nadu. Mr. Jayanthi Murali is a very highly qualified and a richly decorated police officer. He is a doctorate from the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, Delhi. His passionate absorption in work cannot be matched. He is a man of fierce vigor. He is a born administrator, and his journals, I think every one of you would have read his articles in the newspapers. His journals paint a vivid picture of the kind of things that can always go wrong in a police department. The silent, stubborn, obstinacy seems to be his real strength. He is a man of imagination, foresight, and restraint. His writings, hardly anyone can question the value of his writings or his work. His grasping of the details never slackened. In the world where we find many people who are enthusiastically confessing the crimes of others and the sins of others, he is one who never did it. In this busy schedule of indoor and outdoor activities, he never found time for gossiping either. I had the great fortune of running with him in many marathons, the Pondicherry Marathon, Coimbatore Marathon, Chennai Marathon. And I also had the fortune of releasing one of his books. The book's title, Enkindling the Endorphins of Endurance. Mr. Sankar Jiwal told me, sir, we can call this book as Triple E. Very interesting book for anybody who wants to really become an endurance sportsman, especially wants to run a marathon. He's a professional police officer, an endurance sportsman. You have just listened to his talk just now. Colleagues, juniors, senior, all the officers he named here of great human quality. He has also enlisted the past police department or any other police force of the world. Tamil Nadu Police Department recently is launching the CCTNS 2.0. It's going to come out very shortly. We already launched the e-beat system. We have also implemented the face recognition software. We know technology is the key for solving the social problems in the future. Technical solutions to social problems. And Tamil Nadu Police is always the forerunner in adopting technology. We are the early adopters. And you, as the senior member of the police force, have done extremely well in introducing technology into policing, field level policing. We always remember your enthusiasm in documenting all the idols that we have seized so far through the 3D photography technology. We will continue with all the technology that you have introduced in the police department, and we will certainly look forward to your guidance and help in the days to come. With these few words, I congratulate Dr. Jayanth Murali for the remarkable job he has done in the Tamil Nadu Police Department, and also on behalf of officers, men and women of Tamil Nadu Police Department, I wish him a happy, healthy, and very inspiring retired life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now request the Additional Director General of Police, Armed Police, deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Director General of Police, Head of Police Force Tamil Nadu, respected Director General of Police, Idle Wing CID, respected madams, all the Director Generals of Police on the dais, retired senior police officers, senior police officers, and the family members, my dear colleague officers, all the women and men in uniform, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of DGP and the department, I express my sincere thanks for all the police officers and police personnel for having come to this farewell parade and made it a grand event. Retirement is the beginning of the second innings. Dr. K. Jayanth Murali, IPS, தமிழக காவல்துறையின் தவப்புதல்வர்களில் இவரும் ஒருவர். வலிமையின் ஒடிவாக திகழ்பவர் இவர். வலிமையான மன உறுதி கொண்டவர் இவர். பெருந்தன்மையான பெரிய மனது கொண்டவர். நேர்வழி செல்லும் உண்மை விரும்பியவர். அழகிய எண்ணங்களை அழகாக அச்சிட்டு இளைஞர்கள் மனதில் நம்பிக்கை விதைப்பவர். நமது தமிழ்நாடு காவல்துறை இயக்குனர் மற்றும் படை தலைவரின் வழியில் உடலையும் உள்ளத்தையும் பேணி காத்திட மாரத்தான் எனும் மகத்தான வழி செல்பவர். எத்தனையோ நாளேடுகள் இவர் எழுத்தை வெளியிட்டு புகழ் பெற்றுக் கொண்டன. கருத்தான கட்டுரையின் கதாநாயகன் இவர். தஞ்சை பெரிய கோயிலின் 2 குடமுழக்கு விழாக்களின் இவரது தலைமையில் கம்பீரமாக நடந்தது. சிறந்த கவிஞர், சிறப்பான அறிஞர், துடிப்பான பேச்சாளர், தூய மனதவர், பழக இனிமை, பணியில் நேர்மை என்ற காவல் இலக்கணத்துக்கு மகுடமாய் திகழ்பவர். பணி ஓய்விலும் இவர் எழுதுகோல் இயங்கும்
புதிய உலகம் படைக்கும் சிற்பியா விளங்கும். தினசரி அறிக்கை, கலந்தாய்வு கூட்டங்கள், தலைமை பணிகள், சிலை திருட்டு தடுப்பு என முத்திரை பதித்த நிகழ்வுகள் எல்லாம் கம்பீரமாய் இவருக்குள் வலம் வந்து போகும். நலமோடும் வளமோடும் புகழோடும் மகிழ்வோடும் இளமையுடனும் இன்பத்துடனும் நிறையோடும் நீடுழி வாழ்க. Sir, I wish you for a happy, healthy and fulfilling life in your second innings. On this memorable occasion, I express my sincere thanks to our head of police force for all the guidance, the Director of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption, the Commissioner of Police, Greater Chennai City, Chairman, Tamil Nadu Police Housing Corporation, Director General of Police, Civil Supply CID, Director General of Police and Chairman, Tamil Nadu Uniform Service Recruitment Board, Additional Directors General of Police Headquarters, Additional Director General of Police Intelligence, Law and Order, for their valuable guidance and all the arrangements, and all the police personnel in the parade contingent, including the Commandant Jaipal and Ravichandran and the band team for presenting fantastic show. I also express my gratitude to the competitors of this event, the media brothers and all officers and personnel who have contributed to make this event successful. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. The parade commander now reports to the Director General of Police, IDV CID, and requests order to march off the parade.
Shall I march off the parade, sir?
எந்த முடிவும் புதிய தொடக்கத்தின் தொடக்கமே. ஐயாவின் பணி நிறைவு அடுத்த செயலின் ஆரம்பமே. ஐயாவின் அடுத்த முன்னெடுப்புகளை ஆகச்சிறந்த அரும்பணிகளை ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள இந்த நாடும் நாட்டு மக்களும் காத்திருக்கிறோம். விடைபெறுதல் என்பது முற்றுப்புள்ளி அல்ல, அடுத்த செயலாக்கத்தின் தொடக்க புள்ளி. இன்று சென்று நாளை திரும்புவோம் உண்மையாக. வழி அனுப்பப்படவில்லை என்றாலும் வாழ்த்துக்களோ ஏவாடும். ஒன்று செய்ய அதிக நன்மை செய்ய பிரார்த்தனைகளை நாடலாம். 21 ஆண்டுகள் பணியாற்றிய ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு காவல்துறையின் சார்பாக வாழ்த்துக்களோடு அன்பு வணக்கம்.
We now request everyone to raise up for the national anthem.
எடுத்துங்களா? ஓகே, எடுத்துங்களா? ஏன் சார் 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 நீங்கள் சைடில்
பேக்கில் வந்து எடுப்பாங்க.
போயிட்டு
Please back side. So please back.
கவரு புரியுது சார் கொஞ்சம் பிடிச்சிங்களா இருங்க கேமரா ரெக்கார்டில் இருக்கு சார்
Bye bye bye. Remana வரேன். ஓகே.
Thank you, sir. Very good. Yes, thanks a lot, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, okay, sir.
Thanks, Prem.
Considering the quality I am giving is the original. லைவ்ல போயிட்டு இருக்குது யாரும் என்ன போறாங்க கூட அப்பதான் கேட்டு நான் கூட அவர்கிட்ட என்ன சொல்ல ஐபோன் எடுத்து போட்டு முடிக்க போட்டு கொஞ்சம் வர போகணும்னு சொல்லிட்டேன் அக்கா திருக்கிற வர அவர் வருவார் வரல உடனே போயிருந்தால நீ தான் முன்னாடி போடுறியா அப்புறம் நான் எங்க பார்த்து நீ வரல ஏன் முன்னாடி போற போற முன்னாடி அவன் பேரோட நல்லா பண்ணிட்டாங்க